Hey everybody, Rob John Webb here, and do you ever get the feeling that you want to buy a new VST for a certain project? Do you ever think, oh, I've had enough of the ones I've got, I want to get something new, and you kind of trawl the internet and find things that, you probably never would have found, but also you probably end up trawling through loads of stuff and being unsure. So for example, you want to make an 80s synthwave kind of track, and you're thinking, I need to get the latest XYZ synth. Well, sometimes you just have to look inward and look at what you've already got. And that was the case with me earlier. I was looking into some synthwave stuff and wanting to mess about with that for a while. And I thought, what can I use that I've already got? I've already got things like, some old Junos and stuff like that, the VST ones. But I thought I need something new. And then I thought, no, I don't. I just need to look inward and look at what I've already got. And that is the PG8X. It's an old, faithful, classic synth. It's a replica of the Roland JX-8P, and basically it's got loads and loads of presets built in, pads, polys, brass, and you name it, it's all in there. And it's just a perfect emulation of the classic synth. So what I've done is I've nailed down 10 of my favorite sounds, because you can get a lot of sounds that are similar, like all the brass sounds, for example, will be quite similar in some way. So rather than trawl through all of them, I've nailed it down to 10 and giving you some classic 80s synth wave, retro wave sounds for your projects. And you can grab the link for the PG8X if you've never had it before. It's been around for a long, long time. You can get it in the link at the bottom of this video. But I'm going to go through 10 of the favorite sounds that I love and then see what you think. So if you look here and I click on the load button, all of these here are different banks. There's loads and loads of presets built within there. Like this one, the collection bank by Lucas, and then you've got the generic library, and then you've got one by a guy called Nick. There's a whole load of people that have contributed to this and made loads of different presets. But I've just picked out the top 10 from what I prefer, and I'm going to show you. So the first thing is the laser bass. Sounds like the Axel track. I've assigned the cutoff to my keyboard, so. But it's a really cool sort of 80s, bass line. So that's that. So imagine you could put an arpeggiator on that. Let's just have a quick butchers at that. Just to give you some context and just like. So yeah, that's just a quick demo there of, just using it to its full advantage. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so back into the synth. So that's the laser bass. Next up then, we have got the Synth Belt, classic bells, 80s sounds with, FM bells and synth bells and stuff. If I put my foot pedal on. Really rich and clean as well, so that's that one. And then we have got the Luke block, which comes from this guy called Lucas, who's done the presets. So that's pretty cool. Next up then, what have we got? We have got the string. This is a really good, 80 string. If you imagine like those sort of movie scenes where bring down the cut off. So that's that one. Then you've got the wave synth. I love this sound. This is a proper 80s. Marvelous sound. So that's the wave synth. Then you've got the touch poly, which is this one. Brilliant. I love that one. Next up is the Fat Fifth. Now, this is great for your techno and your rave sort of stuff. Excellent for that, that old school sort of rave techno sound. And then we've got the Rhodes. There's a load of Rhodes built into this, but this one's just a real classic 80s Rhodes with that real kind of nice tone to it. So it's... Perfect. So that's the Rhodes. There's quite a few in there, as I say. This sound is the King Henry sound, and I absolutely love this. The res on this at the bottom and the cutoff is absolutely brilliant. This is this. That's a really good sound for brass. So that's the King Henry. And the last one is the Synth Fifth, which is basically a fifth synth again, but it's just got a little bit more texture to it. And that is it. They are my favourite 10 sounds from the classic PG8X. It's completely free, and that's the beauty of it. So make sure that you grab it from the link below if you haven't already got it. If you have got it, rediscover it. Check out those files again. Check out all the custom libraries. Just Google PG8X free patches and loads of stuff comes up. It really is something of a powerhouse, really, and it shouldn't be overlooked, in terms of 80s sounds. It is the real deal. So that is it. That is the PG8X, my favourite VST for 80s synthwave. Plus it's free. What more do you want? So don't forget to check it out, rediscover it, and get stuck into it if you want to make synthwave, 80s nostalgia music, all that kind of thing. It's all in the PG8X. You don't need anything else, and it costs nothing. And also Google all of the free patches for it as well. So just go onto Google, type PG8X free patches, and see what comes up, whether it's for Mac or PC. But yeah, this beast is a badass, so make sure you get it and check it out. Thank you guys, and get in touch if you need any support whatsoever from me. Thank you and goodbye.